Hi, welcome to the channel. Just going to be talking today a little bit about gathering resources to construct buildings, how to use the PCCs, it's the portable chiral constructors, and the best way to use zip lines, get missions done throughout the game later on. So if you're fairly new to Death Stranding, this could be quite useful for you if you already know everything. Subscribe anyway, just drop a like. It's all Death Stranding. So I'll be getting the director's cut tomorrow, maybe starting tomorrow, and doing a full playthrough. So just going to go over a few little things that maybe might help a lot of people. And I think a lot of things do get overlooked and maybe could be done a bit more efficiently. So let's have a look at clay materials. So we're at this way station. It's on 4 stars. I'm going to try and get up to 5 stars. And as you may know, each star, once you do missions to that particular way station, it gradually builds up to the next star, and at every star level they will give you a load of materials. They'll give you a load of materials you can claim. They'll give you chiral crystals, they'll give you metals, resins, chemicals, special alloys, ceramics, everything that you need for construction, either for fabricating things that are going to help you, like your boots and your weapons, or for the structures around the map, like the road systems, the zip lines, anything that you want to build. So clay materials is one of the 3 resource sections. The other ones are the share locker and your own private locker, and they're all separate. You can get resources from 3 different places at every terminal. So you could check them, and if you need something for upgrading one of your own structures or someone else's, or you're trying to build a road, you can go and claim materials, and then they just happen to have all the ceramics you need. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to make for myself and others, if they need it, a timefall shelter. So you click, you bring up your PCC by clicking right and selecting the PCC. Once you've got that selected, and as you can see he's holding it in his right hand, you then hold the down button on your direction pad, and that'll bring up all of the structures there that you're able to build. So you can see this post box that will cost 200 of the bandwidth. I've got 1,460 total available right now for this particular area. And if I try to build a safe house, I don't have enough. I haven't got 2,500. If I tried a bridge, I've got enough, but it's not in the right place, and I don't want to build a bridge here anyway. But there's different reasons why you can't build certain things, and if it comes up and says insufficient chiral bandwidth, then that's what we're talking about. So here this costs 750, I've got 1,460. So I'm going to use that, and that'll bring it down to 710. And the idea is, when I'm making deliveries to this particular way station, I come in by zip line, I come off the zip line, I can stand under there for a few minutes, and it fixes the cargo, removes any damage that's come from timefall or snow, and brings it back to a 100%, 0% damage on the container. And then when I deliver it there at the way station, get the best out of the delivery. So I'm just upgrading this as well, and this is another point. At level 1, a zip line, it's got 360,000 durability. If you upgrade it to level 2, it goes to 540. Yes, so instead of 360 durability, it goes to 540 durability, which means later on in the game it's not just going to die on you and disappear. It's going to last a lot longer. So the biggest part of the upgrade obviously is it gives you an extra 50 meters of zip line. It goes from 300 meters to 350. But it also goes to this 540,000 durability, which means it's going to last a lot longer. And if you do it to level 3, if you can afford it and you have those materials readily available, it's going to last a hell of a lot longer than even at the 540,000, because it's going to have timefall resistance of 150%. So it is worth doing. But when you first get zip lines, it's worth doing just for the extra 50 meters, because you can really do a lot with an extra 50 meters going up the mountain. Here's one, it's level 2, and if it wasn't level 2, I would need an additional zip line there. I would need 4 instead of 3 to go from the way station to the top of the mountain. Unfortunately, at the top of this mountain, it doesn't go straight down the other side. There's a bit of a sort of flattish bit on the top, bit of a plateau. So I've looked at the 3D. Wasn't much choice really. There's no way to go up and straight down the other side. So got another zip line and just takes us across, so we're looking down into the valley on the other side of the mountain. And this gets us straight down to the Spiritualist, which is been doing some missions for her. Got her to 5 stars. So she gave me quite a lot of bandwidth, quite a lot of resources. So I've been able to do quite a lot in the end game. So we're just going to see if we can pick up a mission for the way station we've just come from. The Spiritualist, she's already on 5 stars. But the way station we've come from is only on 4 stars, so it's the deliveries to the one that's on 4 stars that increases the stars, increases the likes at that particular way station. So here we go, we've got a simple mission. So we'll just take this one and we'll just zipline back. It's going to take about a minute. Don't need to take any ladders or anything with us. So we'll just head out. Come to zip line. And I mean, these zip lines are just the best part of the game for me. It's excellent building the roads, and life becomes so much easier. But once you've been up and down these mountains on foot a few times, you really appreciate being able to do zip lines, and setting them up properly in the right place is you get a great feeling, you know, when you're able to make a connection, like from the Spiritualist to this way station. It took some doing, you know. You've got to walk up the mountain and choose where you put your zip lines down. Now, going back to the chiral bandwidth, just point this out, some people may or may not know. If you're running out of bandwidth, say you wanted to make a zip line and you've only got like 400 left, and you just need an extra, and you're thinking, right, I'll do some more missions and get to the next star, 4 star or 5 star, and then they'll give me extra bandwidth. You might have something like a post box down. So here, after we've just done that timefall shelter, we're down to 710 bandwidth in this area. Now, let's say I use a PCC2, which costs 32 resins, 30 metals, and a tiny bit of chiral crystals. And we'll put that down, and we're going to go down to 510. And I might want to build something else somewhere else in this sort of area. Maybe another timefall shelter. The best way to do it is just dismantle, and you get that bandwidth back. So I'll be down to 510 right now, but as soon as I dismantle this, I get that 200 bandwidth back. because it's not on the bandwidth anymore. It doesn't exist anymore. So as it says, you get the chiral bandwidth back. But it doesn't work if you delete other people's structures. You don't get anything from theirs. It just means that structure won't exist on your map, on your game. So it's only your own things that you've built. So now I've got that. I'm back to 710, you see. And if you construct post boxes, you might have maybe made some to do a mule run or something. At some point where you're trying to get ceramics to build roads. And then you're further on in the game, you go back to those areas, you might see anything that you've already constructed. Even a bridge. I mean, if it's a bridge and now you've got a zip line, you don't need the bridge anymore. And the bridge will give you 1,000, you know, 1,000 chiral bandwidth if you just dismantle it, as long as it's a bridge that you've built. And if you've got zip lines there, there's no point having the bridge there really if you're zip lining over a river. So I was just checking out the guys there, because I do use his zip line, just making sure it didn't need any repairs. It was about 80% durability, so it's okay. I might check it later in the game. So there we go. So the whole point of this was we'll come back, we've been through the snow, it's been raining, we'll get off the zip line, and then we use the time shelter, and as you can see, cargo is now 100%. It's all fixed, all the outer casing of the cargo. It's all repaired. Do the delivery. And this one delivery, it won't be enough to take it from 4 stars to 5 stars. I will have to do more, but with the zipline set up already, you know, I can just go to and from different places fairly quickly. Pick up missions, zipline back, just takes a few minutes. And this way station will be 5 stars.
Hey, it's Sam Bridges. Good to see you, man.
And just trying to get the platinum on this trophy, platinum trophy. So this is one of the trophies to get them all up to 5 stars. So if you are looking, if you're a bit of a trophy hunter, and if you want to get platinum, you need to get all these prepper stations, way stations, every single part across the maps, all up to 5 stars. And this is post game. I'm sort of after the end of the game here. And you've then got time to do all this sort of stuff and get all your trophies as well. So you don't have to do it before the very last mission, sort of on the main story. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope it helps. Hope there's some few little tips in there. If you subscribe, I'll be in your list of recommended videos. I'll see you in the next one. Director's Cut coming next. Bye for now.